Hey guys, what's up? I feel like I can finally start now. I have like adequately caffeinated up and I am ready to go. I have started to make this video so many times, like I can't even explain to you. I have at least like 7 different takes on my phone over the past like year, I guess year and some change now. I have tried to make this video like time and time again, and something happens to where I'm like, I don't really like that video, or I don't really want to post this right now. It's taking like 5 million years to upload, and so as a result of that, it just never happens. And today I'm making it happen. I wanted to sit down and just film an explanation for where I've been and what I've been up to and why the step back from social media and YouTube and just everything in general. But I want to preface this video in saying that the #1 reason for that is because A, I miss you guys. B, you guys are so sweet to me. Even after all of this time, I'm still getting comments and messages, emails, now even messages on Facebook about like, hey Rachel, we miss you, we hope you're doing okay. And it's all just really, in combination with other factors, of course, inspired me to finally just buckle down and do this video. So I'm sitting outside. I hope that the wind blowing in my nasty, scraggly hair isn't bothering you guys, but it's beautiful out. I didn't want to be cooped up inside. So yeah, let's get down to some chatting, shall we? So I want to go back and start about why the break from YouTube and social media. So the short answer is lots of different reasons, but basically what had happened was I wasn't feeling great about myself, and I've always been someone who's struggled with like confidence issues and feelings of inadequacy, and I feel like social media can be a really great place to meet people, but it can also be a really not so great place because everyone portrays themselves as just these awesome people who are perfect. You know, we always play up our positive attributes online, and that really, it does an injustice to ourselves but also to other people because we're always comparing ourselves against these, you know, unrealistic expectations and portrayals of individuals. And I definitely fell into a place where I was comparing myself with other people. I also felt like, and not because of anyone but myself, I felt like I needed to portray myself in that way. And that's just not a fun place to be in, like where you feel like you can't be your true genuine self because people aren't gonna like and value you for that, and they just want to see like the positive and the happy and the good that's going on. I'm not perfect by any means. There are aspects of my life that are not perfect by any means, and I felt like I couldn't necessarily share everything. And I mean, going forward in the future, I just want to be a lot more genuine. I want to be a lot more just Rachel and not just, you know, Rachel P, YouTube nurse. Like, I just want to be me. And if you guys like me for me, that's awesome. And you're more than welcome to continue to accompany me on my journey. And if not, then it was great meeting you. And I appreciate your time and everything. But maybe this is where our paths diverge. So that is all what kind of inspired, or I guess transpired, that resulted in me just getting rid of my social media. So I started by backing away from Instagram. I ended up just deleting it altogether, and then I slowly just stopped with YouTube. I wasn't on Facebook much. I wasn't really doing much else online, and another, I guess, aspect that contributed to all of that was I felt very disgruntled in my job, in my place of work. So you guys know that I worked at that small ICU in a community hospital, where I had worked since I was a tech, and I loved it. I loved the people that I was with, but I ended up just not getting the ICU training that I thought, and I was under the impression that I was going to be getting. And just a lot of things were happening to where I just felt very stagnant in that place, and I felt very discouraged, and like I wasn't, you know, being valued for me and the valuable team member I viewed myself to be. So I felt like I was just stuck, and you know, to be a brand new nurse and feel already like I'm not learning anything, like I'm stuck, like I'm stagnant, it wasn't a positive environment. So as a result of that, I ended up interviewing. I applied for literally like every ICU job out there, up to an hour-and-a-half commute away from my house each way, just because I was over it. Like, I needed a change. So lots of rejections later, I ended up getting an interview into a cardiothoracic ICU in a very large teaching hospital in the area, and I ended up being offered the job in late August, and I have been working there ever since. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I feel like everything happened with my other job not panning out so that I could come and work where I am now. We deal a lot with open heart patients, heart transplants, lung transplants, your CABGs, your valve replacements. We also get VADs, so ventricular assistive devices, whether that's an Impella, whether it's a HeartMate, HeartWare. We get CentraMag, we get ECMO, we get CRRT, we get balloon pumps. We get literally everything in our unit dealing with heart and lungs. We also got, and this was totally awesome, kind of a little like bunny trail, a couple weeks ago I got to take care of a total artificial heart, which our unit has only ever seen 2 or 3 of those. So I felt like, you know, it was awesome. It was such a great learning experience, you know, to care for that acuity of patient. But I'm absolutely loving every minute of it. I'm so thankful for this job. And so that's really where I'm at right now. So in addition to that, I'm still working through school. I have 1 semester left in my BSN, which will be next summer semester, and then I'll be done with my BSN, which I'm so excited about. I'm just ready to have a break from school for a little while. I mean, it's going to be a brief break because I'm also applying to CRNA school this fall, and it's crazy for me to just think about it. Like, cumulatively, I feel really overwhelmed and like it's not really real, you know, like how you work so long and so hard for a goal, and it's like one of those way far out there goals that you feel like, you know, I'll get there someday. Well, someday is this year for me, and that's just absolutely mind-blowing for me. I'm so thankful and humbled by, you know, everything that's happened and unfolded in my life and my journey thus far to really get me to this spot, because, you know, it's been not easy. It's been anything but easy for me, and so it's just very humbling to reflect on how far I've come as an individual, as a nurse. And I'm really grateful for all of the opportunities I've had. I'm really grateful for you guys and your support. Like I said, I get every single message, every single comment. Even if I'm not like present on YouTube, I actually am, you know, still there. I'm like in the shadows, like lurking around. I get every comment to my phone on an email. So I do still read everything that's left on my channel, and I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the support, all of the concern, and just people reaching out to me. It's been really sweet, and it was really unexpected, honestly. I just felt like there are so many awesome YouTube nurses nowadays, and there are so many brilliant minds speaking on different topics on YouTube. I was like, well, what can I even bring to the table anymore? And you know, the frank answer is nothing. I'm just, you know, I'm me. I'm not the best nurse out there. I'm not like the most brilliant mind. I'm not the most personable person. I'm not great at being social or anything like that. I don't feel like I have any crazy mind-blowing perspectives on anything. So it's kind of just me, and I tend to ramble a lot, and I tend to, you know, sometimes get a little bit dramatic or like riled up about things on my channel, I feel like. And I guess if that's something that you're interested in, that's great, and I really appreciate you guys sticking around and hanging out with me. And you know, it is what it is, right? So in terms of my future plans, I told you guys about school. I'm continuing to work. I'm actually like leveling up at work, so that's really cool. I'm going to be taking cases straight out of the OR now and recovering those on the floor. I'm starting that this week. Well, yeah, this upcoming week. So I'm switching to day shift for 3 weeks for my training. That's going to be really awesome. I'm excited for day shift. I'd like to like try it out, because up to this point I've only ever been a nurse on night shift. So that's that. We got another puppy. We have 2 Dobermans, a golden retriever, 2 cats, and a chameleon now. So that's our menagerie. And aside from that, not a lot going on. I'm taking my BSN classes, and then I'm also taking chemistry. Chemistry is my last prerequisite for my master's program. So I'm really excited about that. I'm so excited to be done. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I want to let you guys know where I was at, how I was doing. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll talk again soon.